personal feeling when you come on board and you hear about our values. It's different than when you go someplace else to work, because a lot of times organizations don't talk about the feeling of your environment when you're at work.
For a long time, I thought that faith and action values were what we were kind of supposed to emulate. Faith and action values, when they were developed by that core team, were actually talking about what Phoebe is. Throughout my years, I've been a therapist for 20 years. I've been in other organizations, and other organizations don't necessarily have that ability to articulate what is different about them compared to their competitors or other people in the marketplace. So the fact that we were able to do that has been fabulous, because it allows us to ground ourselves. It allows me to talk to my own staff and remind them what we are, and truly we still think as an organization that this is what makes us special.
They actually cared about their employees and their employees' presence of mind in the workforce. So yeah, it was very different from the onset. Just because they wanted you to be present every day, they want you to bring your happiness, your joy, your fun times. They wanted all of that in the facility with you at work, which was awesome. Which is awesome.
We hold the values out in front of this organization. We also value them as employees. We want people to be happy working here. We want them to want to come to work. I never fool myself and think that somebody's going to get in their car on Monday morning and be like, hey, I'm heading into the office. But we want them to know that they can have a vocation here, that they're respected regardless of where they are in the organization. And we're going to treat people fairly and with respect, regardless of who they are.
Okay, that was painless, wasn't it? And you guys did a fantastic job, each and every one of you. I'm very proud of what you guys brought to this table and reported out on. I'm very proud of you. And I know I like policy and procedure, but this is exactly what we do, okay? And you did a fantastic job, and I'm proud of every one of you. Thank you.
When I arrived on the campus to become a part of the Phoebe family, I noticed a display of beautiful colored cranes of 7 different colors hanging in most entryways coming into Phoebe Burks. And I learned more about it. I learned those cranes represent all the values and the faith in action. And the most amazing part about it is that the staff and the residents participated in hand making those cranes, and they are on display all the time. And we hear so many comments from people who are not familiar with our FIA, our faith in action values. And then we get to explain it again. So not only is it the visual aspect of it, it's the camaraderie and the conversation that comes from it.
I have worked other places where, you get in the car and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm gonna go here today. And yeah, you just don't wanna go there. And I have never, ever felt that way. I mean, it's wonderful.
I am happy to be a Phoebe employee. I tried to get in here and I was like, I was a fighter and I got in. It took 3 months, but I got in, and I'm happy to be here and happy for the beautiful things that are gonna come.
Oh, Phoebe is going in the right direction with the FIA, the faith in action. Especially in this challenging world that we're seeing today, we need to be very strong. We need to be different than the rest, and we truly are.
Phoebe is different because in this culture, everybody, the presidents, board members, everybody is into faith in action, meaning they try to promote the culture that will benefit not only our residents, but people that we make business with, the community at large.
I really like the fruits of the spirit.
I believe accountability.
Stewardship is probably one of mine that I hold most dear.
Ethical conduct.
Integrity.
Respect.
Some of the other values we may struggle with at times, but compassion really, truly is a hallmark of what we are as Phoebe.